The Safari Kids and I are going to build you lovely, safe homes.
Oh, hello everyone. I didn't realize you were there. Just talking to my chickens.
Hello, Chakatanu.
Hello, you all look very pleased with yourselves.
Well, after you told us about structures and stability, we went to Solomon's house to fix up his dog kennel. Now it won't fall down.
Well done. Did Harry help you?
Yes, I did. Now I know that a structure has to be both strong and stable. But Chakatanu, we have to hurry and build the hen house because it'll take a lot of time.
Whoa. First of all, we must think about all the things we're going to need. For example, the hen shelter they will sleep at night. What else are we going to need to make? Do you have any idea?
Well, if it was me, I think I'd have a TV so I could watch the football. Oh, and of course, a nice comfortable chair to sit on.
Ha ha. Okay, Harry, Chakatanu is right. What did we say the chickens need to be comfortable?
What? Huh? What are they talking about? Making hens comfortable. Do they mean they're going to give the hens some blankets? Why are they worried that the hens must be comfortable? What do I need to be comfortable, huh? Do I need a new bed, some new curtains, something to keep my water and food in, a new roof? Decisions! What?
Well, they need a shelter, somewhere safe, away from the jackals, where they can sleep at night, somewhere easy to clean, but also warm when it's very cold, and also cool when it's very hot.
Wouldn't they need a bed to sleep in?
Hens do not sleep on a bed. They sleep on a perch.
What's a perch?
A perch is a wire or branch, usually quite high off the ground, that the birds or chickens sleep or rest on. It keeps them safe from wild animals at night. Any other ideas about what the chickens will need?
A place where they can lay their eggs, a nesting box.
And somewhere to put their food.
And we need to put a fence around them to make sure they don't escape and to make sure they aren't attacked by animals.
Oh, great! You all have good memories. Remember this? These are all the important things we need to design and make. Those are a chicken shelter, a nesting box, and a chicken yard. We can use this for our design brief. It's very important to know exactly what you want to do before you begin work.
So, we should add to that list a perch, a feeding box, a fence, and a water container. And Chakatanu, can we start building this shelter now?
Shouldn't we build a model first?
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yes, we will build models. That's a way of designing everything. This way we'll be better prepared to build a hen home. And it's also very important to explore different ideas right at the beginning.
Design?
Yes, one of the things we should work out is what size everything will be and what it'll all look like.
How do we do that, Chakatanu?
We have to find out how big the hen is, then we can work it all out from there.
I'd say it was about this big.
That's a very good estimate, Harry, but we need to be more accurate and measure the chicken with this ruler that we have here, and then from there we can work out how big the other things need to be.
We need to know how big the shelter should be.
Oh, we need to know how much space they need to walk around in, like a yard. And then we can work out how big the fence must be.
Be careful, Harry.
It's got big teeth.
Careful how you hold it, Harry. Okay, there you are. Just careful that you don't frighten it. And Yoli, will you help him measure? Solomon, will you write the measurements up the board, please?
The chicken is about 20 centimeters wide and about 25 centimeters high.
The chicken is big. All the models are going to be huge. It will take up a lot of room.
For sure, but that would be a waste of material. So we're going to reduce the size of everything to make small-scale models.
What does the word scale mean?
Let's ask the big old tree.
Hello, all of you. Let's see. A scale is the size of one object compared to another. For example, as you can see, the chicken would never fit into the shelter because it is too big. It is not in proportion to the shelter. In other words, not in the same scale as the coop. Now the shelter and the chicken are the same scale.
So, does everybody understand what is meant by scale?
Yes, Trakatanu.
And what scale are we going to make everything?
How about half the size?
That seems a bit big because it will make our hen about 10 centimeters wide and long and about 12.5 centimeters high.
I know what. A fifth of the size is better and easier to divide the size of the chicken by 5.
Okay, so Zubeida, looking at the actual size we had on the board, would you work out for us what the size of the model hen would be if we made it 5 times smaller?
Okay. It will be 5 centimeters high, 4 centimeters wide, and 4 centimeters long.
Great! So that's the size of our model hens. You know that we have to remember that we divided it by 5.
Because all the other things we make must be divided by 5, otherwise they won't be in, what was that word again?
Proportion.
Yes, that's right. Otherwise they won't be in proportion to the size of the hens.
So what are we going to design next?
Well, we haven't made the hens yet.
We're going to make them? Goody!
You see the posters up there? They've each got a picture of a hen on them. You'll have to try to copy that.
I can't draw.
I can. I'm good at drawing animals.
It's not as difficult as you think, Zubeida. Maybe you must begin by measuring and drawing a box that's the right size. I think we said 4 centimeters by 5 centimeters. This might help you make the hen the correct scale. Then what you do is draw a side view of the hen's body so that it takes up all that space. Where's that book you had, Solomon? Yeah. And then what we'll do, you see in this book, right here, we will cut it out and attach the feet to it like they've done in this book.
Okay.
Great. Why don't you take out your pencils and scissors and I'll get you some paper.
Yep.
Oh, Mervyn, will you come over here, please? And stand still and straight for a moment.
Huh. And why would I want to come over there, stand still and straight?
Well, because I want to measure you.
You want to measure me?
That's right.
Why? Are you buying me a new suit?
Good joke, Mervyn. No, I'm not going to buy you a new suit.
Oh, do you want to check how tall I am? Because if you do, I can tell you right now, I am way taller than you. And also, I'm much more clever than you.
Hey, you might have got the brains in the family, but hey, I've got the looks. Huh? But no, Mervyn, I don't want to measure how tall you are.
What then?
Well, I need to know if you will fit into our house.
Fit into our house?
Yep. If you're too big, we will have to get a new house.
I don't believe this. Think back a bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Good. Where did I tell you we live?
We live in a hole in the ground.
Well done. And how did that hole get there?
Well, we dug it ourselves.
Aha! And how did we dig out the inside?
Well, we crawled in and... Oh, I see what you mean.
Yes, we crawled inside and we made sure that it was big enough for both of us.
True, but that was... Oh, well, that was a long time ago, Mervyn.
Okay, let's have a look at your hands.
You see, I told you I can't draw.
But this is okay, Subeda. You've done well. I can see yours is the right size. But Harry, look at yours.
Yes, I don't know why it's so big. I took the sides of the hen and divided it in half like we said.
No, Harry, you were supposed to divide it by 5. It was just a fifth of the size of a real chicken.
Oh, right. That explains it.
Okay, so Harry, would you please do yours again? The others look fine, so you guys can go ahead and cut them out.
This is fun.
But Harry, you're supposed to be redrawing yours. That's too big. Don't laugh. Are you winning, guys? Let's see you, Solomon.
Nearly done.
Nearly done. And are you doing fine, Yuli?
Yep.
Almost done.
I'm done.
Super.
I'm done.
Just attach them.
High or low, well wet to scale, shelter or fence, never fail, but do the same for all the rest. It's a great plan, and what's the best? Don't forget to do a design. In the end, it'll save you time. It means you won't ever waste or make a mistake in your haste. Scale models help us design. Scale models save us time.
Oh, yeah! Now I see what they're doing. They worked out what a hen needs so that it has a warm, safe place to stay, so it can lay its eggs, so we can eat them. And now they're making small-scale models of hens. Later on, they'll know exactly how big the hen's shelter has to be. What? I wish they'd come and have a look at my home and see if they can make that better. Yeah!
Now that we've worked out how to build things in scale, we can move on to designing all the other things that make the chickens comfortable. Join us then. Bye!
High or low, well wet to scale, shelter or fence, never fail, but do the same for all the rest. It's a great plan, and what's the best? Don't forget to do a design. In the end, it'll save you time. It means you won't ever waste or make a mistake in your haste. Scale models help us design. Scale models save us time.